Here we go.
Editing competition.
Megan's in here.
Hey, Megan. She's still not feeling good?
I don't know. Where's my stream rewards, guys? Genshin people.
Noah, why are you sniffing my foot?
Game passes down. Want to set wind trace?
Meow.
My ear feels weird.
Meow.
Ah! Oh, I can do a test run?
I'm going in,
I will do this eventually.
Going around getting all the glitter books.
Mm.
It's a gentleman, he went by, they called him Glitterbeard, but he went by Jim. And he was a developer in the game. He was a code analyst. And he was really hardcore into the community and answered everybody's questions and if they had problems, he tried to address it as best he could. And tragedy struck and he died at a very young age. So a year of his passing, the Rare and the two companies got together and decided to put an Easter egg in the game that requires 8 players in the open world to cooperate. They show up at one spot right at sundown and play 8 instruments in specific spots. And there's a certain tune you got to play. And when you do it, it puts on like a memorial, an in-game memorial as remembrance for this guy. And it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember them mentioning it.
I've only seen videos of it, but I'm going around now to get all the books. So whenever I get, you know, my personal stuff taken care of, and I can get you hooked up on this, we can check it out together. And or play the game. I mean, not just that, you know.
I'll just sink your ship.
Not a doubt. Not a doubt. Megan already tried to sink it with a keg. I want to see what happens when I shoot it and it explodes.
Luck.
I can tell you what happens.
Ship sinks.
Does it? I don't know. Do we need to, like, I don't know. Are we sure? I think we need to test it. What do I want to do? I can do Chiori, Navia, Farina, Risley, or Neuvillette.
Neuvillette.
But he's a dragon. I kind of almost want to wait on that one. Maybe we should do Farina. I kind of want to... I don't know. Is Neuvillette's quest amazing? I don't know. Risley's is going to be cool. Oh, but Farina's is really long, I think. Yeah, let's do Neuvillette. Why not? Yoink. Because I want to do everybody else's story quest until I do Sino. Because I really want to do Sino's quest. But I also just want to, like, catch up. Paimon is curious about Neuvillette. Go talk to him. You know what? I'm actually right there.
Thank you, Paimon.
Paimon has so many questions about his true identity.
How you doing, Megan?
Let's go talk to him and find out.
Megan, why you no here? Why you no play? Or are you eating dinner? I think he's over there.
Oops, I gotta go the other way.
A porter. And how would you differentiate them? Analyze each case in detail. Okay. Lady Farina come... Blah, 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 blah. And I see Farina. I'm like, Farina, blah, 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 blah. You know what? I pity her. But at the same time... And I don't like saying that, but I kind of do. Like, the hand she was dealt was so bad. But she was such a jerk. I don't know. I found her to be a jerk. Another trial. Will most likely be worth paying attention to. Information black coats. Okay. Okay, he didn't say anything new. I'm kind of just looking to see if there's anybody who's going to give me stuff. And I keep forgetting to read the bulletin boards. Rules of the Opera. Public trial performance. The serial disappearance of young women. Yeah, we did that. Description. This public trial features Linny, a magician! We know this. The Maison Gardiennage believes Linny to be the primary suspect. We already did this. He was not. After reviewing the evidence, Oratrice Mécanique d'Annalise Cardinal, Dannelise, I should say, has determined that Linny is not a suspect in the case. Dun dun dun. Final verdict, the Udex of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Annalise Cardinal have found Marcel guilty of multiple charges, including murder and kidnapping. His crimes are insidious and unforgivable in nature. They don't hold back once they, can say something mean. Additionally, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Annalise Cardinal has also found Tartaglia guilty in the case. But he didn't do anything. He has been sent to serve at the Fortress of Meripede. That was just one news piece. Relevant laws and regulations, and to ensure the best viewing experience of all audience members, no outside food is permitted within the Opera Epiclese. Duh. Visitors in violation of the rules will be expelled and punished by the Maison Gardiennage in accordance with the law. Serious offenses will be prosecuted, brought to trial, and the offender sentenced in accordance with the law. Okay. Oh, there's a concert. Marossia Village Nights, performed by the Melazine Philharmonic, because I always have a hard time with that word, Orchestra. Performance pieces. Epic of Elenus. Ode to Judges. Oh. The Melazine Philharmonic Orchestra is a renowned Fontaine orchestra. I would have loved to see that. Especially notable for being entirely composed of Melazine musicians. My nose is itchy and I don't know why. Feature excerpts from the opera. Okay, they're playing music from operas. Okay. A special request. Anything else? Public trial against the serial burglars of the Court of Fontaine. Okay, that's closer to what we were doing. Oh, maybe not. A gang of burglars. Interesting. Responsible for a string of burglaries, various locations throughout Fontaine. Oh, it's those guys. I'm just making sure I've got it all. Okay. Magic by Lenny. Okay. Horler? Horler? La la la? I don't know. It'd be cool if they could update this stuff. Depending on how far you got. But I don't think they can. I'm not even reading this anymore. I'm just skimming it. Because this just goes on and on and on. Trying to see if it... In accordance with the relevant laws and regulations, visitors must be properly dressed when entering the Opera Epiclese. Maybe somebody ran in without any clothes on at one point. Oh, look. There's an award ceremony. Uh-huh. Don't care. Lady Farina. What else? Public trial. Again? Against Horler? Horler? I don't know. For disturbing the public order. Oh boy. Again? This poor guy, he keeps getting in trouble. Accused of challenging the authority of the Maison Gardiennage and impersonating the Maison Gardiennage to enforce the law. You still there, Bimo?
I was muted and talking the entire time.
Wow. I thought it was weird. You just suddenly stopped talking.
Yep. I was talking the whole time.
Hmm.
Would have kept going too if you hadn't told me.
And it would have been okay?
Oh, it would have been a quiet stream.
It's been a quiet stream anyway. It's okay. Alright, let's go find this guy. Because he's somewhere and I don't know where he is. Where is he?
Ha, found it.
Oh, he's not here. He's somewhere else. He's over there. It's so annoying that they have like 2 main locations outside their city, and it just drives me nuts.
Yay.
Lath. Alright, let's go see Nuvilet.
I love using a teleporter in this game to get back to my ship.
It's cheating.
If you get to a spot in Sea of Thieves, guys, and you can't find your ship, all you gotta do is find a nook, someplace in a rock that you can't get out of. Jump in the nook, and the game will teleport you back to your ship.
Silly. Basically, get stuck in the game.
Get stuck, and the game sends you back to where you need to be or where your last save location was, so you don't get stranded.
Hmm.
Who the hell was shooting at me?
This person is boring.
Nilla, leave her alone.
I'm just looking around.
So that one's done.
No.
Can do that one. Okay.
There's a mission here. I'll grab this so I don't forget it. This guy. I just can't believe it. Would someone really take a camera into the Maison Gestion? Murder me if I say these things wrong. Itself and simply strut about taking pictures of everyone and anything? I don't want to be stereotypical, but yeah, have you ever seen anybody who's from, like, I'm gonna say overseas, so not North America? What do they do? They take pictures of everything.
Take pictures of... Yep.
It's like, oh look, there's a piece of dirt on the ground to take a picture. Hey look, the sun's going down. Take a picture.
Yep.
A leaf. Take a picture. I've seen it. It is ridiculous, he says. Everyone knows. Everyone should know that that is how secrets get leaked. It is common sense. Most of the time, these people really don't even care about that stuff.
No. Except if you were my buddy that went to Israel and decided to take a picture of something illegal.
Or maybe the girl that tried to take a picture of no man's land between Israel and Jordan. That I had to, like, take her camera from her. Don't do that.
Well, my buddy took a picture of the giant gold dome on the inside.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
No. It was noisy until the point where he decided to take the picture, and
everybody
then
hears...
he hit the triggers, they heard click through the entire building.
Yep. Let's see. This guy says... Huh?
He said, you know the universe is watching you when it goes, hey guys, watch this. Quiet.
This guy
Hey,
said,
man.
if common sense was common, then this place would simply disband tomorrow. Yeah. I can't say it. Like, it's so
Great.
bad. I shall leave this to
The
you.
next
Have
island I
them
gotta
sign the
go
document,
to.
just like I taught you. You had to be taught? And return it to me before the weekend. I still have to handle the expense receipts. Car6 keeps hassling me about it. Just who should I be looking for? We don't have an office specifically in charge of cameras. It's like, hurry up and take care of this. So we can each really enjoy the weekend. No, they actually get the weekend off? That's nice. Yeah, kid,
I'm
jump.
doing all the Glitterbeard books, Megan. So if we ever get 8 people together, I can take you and Annie here to see what that thing looks like.
The Maison Gaston. Currently busy with official business. Should you have any inquiries, please ask Miss Cornelia. Da 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 da. A chair? Oh, look, I'll get a chair and a cup of tea? That's a lot better than any place I've ever been to here. You can have a seat and I will come find you after I'm done. Ugh.
Make sure that's the right place.
Da 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 da. Draft a letter to the other offices. Okay, boring. Content was something like staff were forbidden from bringing cameras into the Maison Gaston and taking pictures, except for work purposes, in order to avoid leakage of secret information. No, it's not really. I should just run around in this part and just take pictures with the camera.
Oh, and Megan, I found out that the birds signify buried treasure.
Yeah, you mentioned that at one time.
He's making me dizzy, apparently.
Where the frick am I?
If you're guarding a secret, then the secret you are guarding certainly cannot be revealed. Otherwise, it wouldn't be called a secret. The fact that you're guarding a secret itself may not be considered secret. Oh my god. After all, even if the fact that you are guarding a secret is considered a secret, then you will fall into an endless cycle of keeping the secret of keeping secrets.
Secrets. That sounds very secretive.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if he does anything else. I think that was really funny, though. Their work is related to confidential matters, thus they should be the first to be made aware, okay? But Mr... Some French names are really hard for me. Royalty? I don't know. Says I should...
Royalty?
It's not royalty, because that's English pronunciation. Defour, for example, is Defour. I'm killing that name. Anyways, he's this guy is in charge of all matters related to staff. To make a new rule that all staff cannot bring cameras to work. Yeah, of course, they have to find out. There's so many different people responsible for different things. What happens if you can't remember? That's why each of us carries a thick notepad. This is a confidential matter. That is a person thing. Da 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 da. That's exactly what I thought, but he has quite the explosive temper. More reason to use him. And though he is quite reliable, his sharp tongue is sure to leave a mark. Then that'll make sure that everybody doesn't bring their cameras. Well, I guess you'll get to see for yourselves. Okay, I'm not going to continue that. Because we're doing story quests. I just wanted to pick it up. What was that? Was it just like sit in chair? Oh, it is. Sit in chair. What is this? It's like a microfilm machine? No. That looks like a microscope, but it's not. Amina. Anyways, how are you doing, Megan?
I just got a a text message from my boss
Oh.
saying if I wanted to do a half day tomorrow and to go to the Humane Society after my half day and help shave down mad dogs. I'm like,
Ooh.
sure, I guess. It
Something
just
to
sucks
do?
'cause the Humane Society is like
Where I
is a
am.
trek.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like a 35-minute drive from here. I just looked it up and I'm like, oh.
Yep. It's a 2-minute drive
I
for
can't
me.
just like get off work in 5 minutes and be at home. I'm like gonna be driving half an hour there and working my butt off and driving half an hour home. Gonna be tiring. But hey, it's for a good cause.
Yeah. And maybe the dogs will feel better.
Yeah. Yeah, and hopefully they'll get adopted to good homes.
I'm doing Nuvilette's story quest. Woohoo.
Oh yeah, his is cute.
Wait, did I hear that right?
Correctly.
Monsieur Nervalette, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
No, but why?
I'm also
Technically
officially
speaking,
parent-free for a
cases
bit.
like this are better left to the
Uh-huh.
guards. Nervalette, Sabine,
We
hey
were
there!
supposed to
What are
take
you two talking about?
Audie, but they didn't, so now I've got all 3 babies.
It's okay, though. You can handle all 3.
Well, it is and it isn't. Audie is a turd who's been peeing outside of her litter box and pooping outside of her litter box no matter what I
Again.
do. And she's really good at the cottage, so we were gonna try her out there to give her a break from the other 2 munchkins.
Rats.
Seeing if maybe that's stressing her out and what's causing her to do it, but
Well, and, you know, BMO, those 2 boys are stinky. Well, at least Nyx
they
warns
have
everybody.
gotten better now that they're older, but yes, I have not had cats track so much like freaking shit, like literal shit around the house before.
I wasn't even that bad. They're
Especially
just
Ripley,
smelly.
he gets it all over his one back foot, and I was like for a good solid month there, I was chasing him around with wet wipes, cat wet wipes, trying to scrub his feet off.
What a silly guy.
Ah,
It's
Traveler
gross.
in Paimon, please
Gross
help me
cats.
talk our Chief Justice out of this. He wants to investigate a case on his
but
own.
he's so cute.
I think it's a
so I
boy
forget
thing,
that.
I feel like.
Well, no, Nixon never had that issue. He was always a good cat.
No, Nyx just does really stinky poops. But he does warn you ahead of time.
No, this is completely unprecedented.
Because he
How
meows.
can we have the Udex acting like a private detective?
Thank you for your concern, but I currently have no such plans.
No new job?
Oh, apologies. I took your question in earnest, but it now occurs to me that it was most likely in jest.
It was in jest, Nuvilette. It always sounds like he's, like, surprised. Oh, that was a joke? Oh.
Oh, another thing, Megan. You don't have to put chests down to have stuff stored in them. A chest, if there's loot on the ground, you just look down at the loot and say store, and it puts it in the chest for you.
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to
That's if you're
investigate
carrying
personally.
it, right?
A Melusine named Kiara received a
Yes.
threat letter.
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh,
Somebody threatened a Melazine.
I
That's
knew about
sad.
the storage thing. I didn't know about the regular chest.
Although to me they still look like My Little Pony. I heard Nilla.
And then?
That is
Yep.
all the information
In
I
front
have
of me on the
acquired
couch.
at this stage.
Oh, that's all we know. So somebody got a threat letter.
I have no idea why you're so hung up over this.
Why are you telling me? Tell him.
I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today. So, if you insist, I have no objections.
Yeah, let Nuvilette be a private investigator. It's funny.
Thank you for understanding.
I still think his clothes drive me crazy, but that's just... He just looks like he's wearing pajamas. They're very fancy pajamas, but they really do look like pajamas.
Then I shall return to my post for now. Should anyone visit while you are away, I will be sure to make a record of it. I sincerely hope that you will return soon.
Sedina also likes to do, like, funny arm waving. It's all, like, twisty. Every time. and skips
Judging
away.
from Sadine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
I still think that the Melusine looked like My Little Pony.
Did I get the wrong island?
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events.
Oh, okay. Someone got a threat letter, and that's a reminder of past events?
There could be complicated conflicts
Nope,
of
there it is.
interest
Got it.
behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Got it. Nice.
Come on, stop being so secretive. We still have no idea what's going on.
Dun dun
It is not
dun.
my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts.
Nice. All right.
Long
nice.
story short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Iudex of Fontaine and initiated a series of institutional reforms.
400 years ago. What were you doing before that?
There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you.
Indeed.
Well, it's close to that fortress that needs
Unfortunately, I
raided,
wasn't
but I like
able
it
to
this time.
protect them. The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power. The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines.
That's really crazy. Why is Fontaine so very dark?
All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society. I
Okay.
granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine. Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me. Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me. I have nothing against the opinions of others,
That's great.
but the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it
You know
inevitably
what? I don't care
affects
if
the
you're there,
innocent.
big ship. I'm landing on this
That has
island. You
already
can sink the
happened
boat if you
once.
want. I don't care.
And I want to make sure
I'm here
it
for
does
one
not
thing,
happen
not you.
again.
Even so, why do you have to be the one
I'd rather you
investigating?
not shoot at me because
There's
it's
the guards,
aggravating.
the Maréchaussée
I'm
Phantom,
looking for something with you
and the
down my
Special
throat.
Security and Surveillance Patrol. Aren't they more than enough to figure out what's going on?
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department. The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different
3,
factions.
2, 1,
However,
drop.
since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine,
Swing the ship
Oh,
to the
a lot
left.
of
Ruby's
trouble
running
could
from
be
Trevor.
avoided
Oh,
if
she
I
died.
personally took on the case.
Trevor?
Yep. Remember I told you about that?
Yep.
The scary super fast refrigerator that cuts you to ribbons?
Ow.
I think it makes a noise too.
Outsider? But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself. You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations. Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans. Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others. I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider, a fish out of water.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation?
We will
Let's
help.
team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
Oh god, Paimon. The voice actor for English Paimon is actually really good. I really like her.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it will go a lot smoother.
I don't think I can call the traveler a professional.
Oh, Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed. Just leave it to us.
Let us go. We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
Okay. Oh, you walk away so slow, and there's me, like, running around like a crazy person.
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is that really true? Paimon feels like he has a kinda skewed perspective on a lot of things. Anyway, let's catch up with him first.
Maybe we can make him feel better. Okay.
Paimon's been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right? But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions. Please allow me to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
Ugh. That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
See, this is way too big. The books are way too big. A dragon out of water. And we cannot lie.
Hehe.
Oh, there's D4, but we're not going to talk to him right now. I'm pretty sure I just go straight out. Oh, wait, what? Kiara is up? Huh? What? That's confusing. It says I have to go up? No, I don't. She's over there somewhere. I talked to her already.
Oh, and you can change your lantern colors, Megan.
If I die?
Yep, whenever you die. Come
Already
back to
talked to
different
him.
colors. I died to fire. I turned everything red.
This is too slow. We'll just fly. They're gonna be like, why is this elevator doing that? I got bored.
West. It's away from the hurricane. Southwest was way over here.
Okay. She should be down here.
Why do I got the feeling that pirate ship is waiting for me to leave?
Why not?
Okay, I just need to take a screenshot of this so when I die, I can
The
come
weather's
back and find
amazing
everything.
today.
Oh, she's so
There.
cute.
Kiara,
So southeast or southwest? Southwest.
Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are?
Oh, she's so pink.
Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you.
They have mittens for hands.
Adorable. Hey there, it's nice to meet you.
Paimon's like, she's adorable. She's bigger than you, Paimon. But the same color. What are you working on, Megan?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nothing.
No.
Here.
Thanks for the compliment.
Hanging out?
Is there anything I can do for you?
I heard
You
from
sound so
Sidine that you
sleepy.
received a threatening letter.
Yeah,
A threatening letter.
Rotten feels
Oh, right.
like
I remember
just
now.
moved on. I don't really know why.
Hmm. Could
can't
be.
The letter fell through the
explain
crack
why
in my
I'm
door
just
as I was
gone.
heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide
I
and
might
seek.
be getting a cold actually, but I just I don't have any symptoms beyond
Tired.
just feeling really tired and fevery at night.
That could mean you're just getting it as well.
Yeah,
But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter,
like
and
I've
that I
been
could be
waking
in
up
danger.
with just
But
the worst
that's not gonna happen with everyone
sore
looking
throat.
after me, right?
and everything, but it goes away
Mm-hmm.
after leaving my house and whatnot. So I don't know if maybe there's something in my house that's bothering me.
Maybe seasonal allergies?
No, I don't get allergies.
Lucky.
Well, they can come up at any time.
True that, but I like
Mhm.
again, I've got no snuffly plugged nose or anything like that, and it's just affecting my throat and making me feel warm and tired.
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people
Grossly
recently?
tired.
Hmm.
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious?
Oh, that's regretting my life to say.
Hmm. That's fair.
Did you think of something?
She's like, it's you, Paimon!
Nope. I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
I gotta
No.
think of something to.
Do you still have the letter with you?
Something to bring
I
for
want you to
dinner
show me
soon,
what it
or
says.
For lunch. Sino.
Let's
I
see.
can't accept
Found
this.
it.
Why can't I? Oh, unlock. There we go.
Yeah, it's a good quest, apparently. Probably one of the
Now
best.
then,
That's what
get
people are
lost.
saying.
If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you.
The Maréchaussée Phantom.
A simple threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content itself reveals anything about the writer's intentions.
Someone's taking pictures of us.
We can't rule out that possibility.
Was it Charlotte? She's trying to make a story?
Since
She's
you can't
that
think of
desperate.
anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Mermonia to review some official documents. Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
Sure. Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
We'll go with you.
That's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe. With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it.
Yeah, don't
Thank
kill
you,
Melusine. I
Traveler.
think that's just mean.
Big sis Paimon.
Big sis Paimon?
Don't worry, your big sis Paimon is super strong.
No, she's not. She can't even lift things.
All right, let us go our separate ways for now. Please take...
We'll take her to Alaf's place right away. See you around.
Oh, this is cute.
Kiara, how old are you? Let me think. 1, 2, 10?
Oh god.
I can't remember. But I
Do you
remember
want to be
coming
the
to
same
Fontaine
size?
with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago.
No, I wanted the
Carol?
flowers.
Didn't Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you? My memory isn't that good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis. Huh. Paimon sees. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
I did. It's Charlotte. I swear it's Charlotte. Wow, we're going so slow. I know, they just skip everywhere. Oh, it's totally Charlotte.
Strange. Paimon felt like someone was following us. Olaf!
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Oh, they're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
I
Yeah,
thought
this one was
so.
gonna take a
What
minute to
brings
search.
you here? All right. Guess I shouldn't have asked.
Make it like a
May I
game.
begin inspecting the store as planned?
Of course. Go ahead.
Well, she's gonna go inside. No? Wow. Never mind.
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all.
What kind of inspection was that?
That was quick. What
That
were
was
you
cute.
expecting? I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says
Oh,
that us
what the hell's
Melusines
that?
have special eyes that can
So
see
far?
things people can't.
Yes, that's true.
Things like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we
There's
Melusines
two of
can
them.
see the residual stains for some time. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? I thought about this. This is really dark. Imagine being a Melazine, okay? They can see bloodstains for a long time after they've been cleaned up. Could you imagine what the world would look like to them? That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right. Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat? Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month and wanted to hire you
guys
as my
gonna go
model.
find about?
Is that okay with you?
Of course. Is there anything I
And
need
here
to
come the
do?
skeletons. Guys, I don't want to fuck with you right
Please
now. I'm
wait
looking
a
for
moment
book.
while I take your measurements. This sample should be a
Maybe they just
perfect
want to
fit.
help.
Seems like
Mhm.
they
I
get
don't know. I
along
think they
really
want
well.
to kill me. So I'm just.
Are you playing with other players or by yourself?
These
What
are
are you
NPCs.
looking at?
Mm.
Here he comes. So
Is
running
there
up here
really
all
someone
spastic.
watching
Come on,
us?
come on, come on.
Let's sneak
And
over
I
and
see
take a
that
look.
didn't get you anywhere.
Oh.
Come on. And now you're dead too. See, that was pointless. Could've just left me
I
alone.
think
Nope,
light
they
and
chased me.
frilly clothes look best on you. You definitely
a
look
book
cute wearing them.
On an
I
island
love
the
them
size
too.
of Texas.
Especially the soft and fluffy kind.
Are you doing Sino Story Quest now?
Who, me?
No, Megan.
No, I'm not doing anything right now.
Okay, when you
I'm
do it,
zoning out.
just a heads up, there's like some secret, like cutscenes in it.
Oh yeah.
Strange. Why isn't he
It's
back
a hurricane
yet?
heading this way.
Yeah, I was right. It's Charlotte. Scared the bird so much it just committed suicide.
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Poor little guy couldn't handle the stress.
Yeah, he just jumped right off the building like, ah!
Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening
Come on,
letter.
book.
But you don't seem like the
Where
type
are ya?
to...
Threat letter? What threat letter?
Book.
This is starting to feel like an interrogation.
Book.
Okay, I'll be straight
I
with
can't
you.
save you, sorry.
I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow
No
Monsieur
Glitterbeard
Neuvillette
and
and
getting all
request an
the
interview
books
with him.
together. So we can get a group and then go finish it.
You wanna
do that.
interview
I need 8 people. Can't do it by myself.
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know.
So we're gonna have to go in the
Interviewing
open
him
world.
is every journalist's dream. But it's not an easy task to
Yeah,
accomplish.
fine,
The
8
Palais
people. I may
Mermonia
have 2
rarely
Twitch
accepts
streamers that have been
appointment
playing
requests
since
from us,
day 1.
and we never have the
That would be
chance to
willing to
interrupt
help,
when the court's in
and they've
session.
got like everything. So
So imagine
we
how
would be
surprised
safe.
I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think? Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
It's probably better.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public knowledge.
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now. Oh, what a shame. Chances like this don't come by very often, you know.
hello, pig.
In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about?
All right, I've gone
I
around the
swear I
entire
won't
perimeter
tell.
of this island. Nothing there. So
Alright then.
No, Paimon. We're on a secret mission, but we'll tell you what we're doing.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melazine?
Shh, not so loud.
sounds like
It just so
my niece,
happens that I
who
did an
told not to
interview
tell her
with
teacher
Kiara.
about the
Last
present
month, in fact.
they had
It
for
was
her
well
for teacher,
received by our
Teacher
readers, so I
Appreciation
was
Day.
planning to continue the
Yeah, so
series.
she got back to
Now
school. She told
someone's
everybody.
coming after her.
Did she tell the teacher too?
Yep, she did.
No.
As soon as she walked in the door, she told her teacher.
Just
Her
why
mom
doesn't she
told-
just walk in the door and just announce it?
Yep, her mom asked. She said, "Why would you tell her? You told me never to lie." I said, "You're not lying, honey. It's a surprise."
She didn't ask
Oh.
you about it.
No, she just
I'll ask my
diarrhea of the
colleagues
mouth.
about it. Who knows?
Oh,
We might
well.
find something. And don't worry,
She's
I
a
know
good
what I'm
kid.
doing.
She just has
This
no
secret's
off
safe
switch.
with me.
That's normal. It happens.
But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed,
So,
others will
it's
know
not
eventually.
on this side of the island,
Why?
obviously.
People care a great deal
The
about
hurricane's
Monsieur
coming, so I
Neuverlet's
might have to
each and
leave.
every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves Millazines.
And here come
Anyway,
the neighbors again.
I'll get going now. Watch
I'm just gonna
yourselves,
head
alright?
back down to my ship as I look for the book.
I feel like
on the way out.
word
Well,
melazine
that was
is
a
a
nice
multiple one.
chat.
One melazine or
Let's head back
multiple
and check on
melazine.
Kiara.
Kiara's missing! No, she's not. I'm running around as Diona, so we're... Oh! Somebody
What do
new.
you think? The design looks pretty good, huh?
I think it's great.
I really think that the melazine were actually designed after My Little Pony.
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
Haran, what are you doing here? It seems that you just showed up out of
Mhm.
nowhere.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a case
Hurricane,
with
do
you.
your worst. Come on, I'm waiting.
Technically
Can't leave
speaking,
my
he and
ship.
I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't
wait,
feel
can I
right
leave
to have
something
my
here?
employer personally take on such trivial cases. I happen to have some time at the moment and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom made at this boutique. In any
I'm pretty
case,
sure you
so
need
we
to,
always
because your
have a lot
boobs are
to
bigger
talk
than
about.
your face. I'm sorry. But it's
I think my boobs
true.
are pretty small.
Chlorine, though.
Same.
Ah, Neuvillette sure is lucky to have someone like you.
The hell?
Leave this to
There's
me.
loot buried there. What the hell?
You should
How
go
did
meet
I
up
not
with
notice
Neuvillette.
that? Ugh.
Like, I know they tried to, like, offset that a little bit, but because she has that whole, like,
What an idiot. Never
I
mind.
don't know, it's like a corset. It just makes it pop out more.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands.
Apparently Ruby has the gun
Let's go
now.
find Neuvillette.
Oh, we're gonna go find Nervillette. Where's the R?
The fudge is Nervillette.
Ah, talk to Paimon.
Neuvillette.
How has your work been recently?
Same as usual. My schedule normally isn't too packed, so I have plenty of time for myself.
Ooh, then shall we go out to play? How about a beach vacation, like last time?
Oh, that's cute,
I
but
even
weird.
signed up as a volunteer lifeguard. I'm really good at swimming, so
Yep,
I'm sure I can help.
Nervillette. Oh, she stopped being a character. Maybe I can get some free stuff. You resubscribed. I thought that was... Wow, that went really fast. You missed Nervillette. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. Always. You don't do anything. Alright. Where'd he go? He went back up top. It's weird, you know? I have all the energy now, Megan, and now you don't have any. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
If I could, I'd give you my energy.
Sorry, but I have no energy to spare without my shots. I'm shutting down. So, no.
I was gonna say something, but I don't want to do that. I'll be nice.
It sounds like you don't want to be.
Yeah, I'll be nice for now.
Oh, you're back.
For now.
Is everything all right?
Yeah. Until she either gets into Helldivers or this game and kills us.
Oh, like you guys are all toast anyways, but Megan kills me all the time too, so it's okay.
She offered to help us protect
What did I kill
Kiara.
you?
Oh, you've killed me in like Division how many times?
No.
That
Or
is good to hear.
accidents.
It's the joint
trust her
effort, man,
abilities.
and it wasn't me.
It looks like Kiara
There's
is
no
in good hands.
friendly fire or unfriendly
Oh,
fire.
I didn't know it was going to hit.
Well, there is, but
Oh,
it's like
I-
environmental
I thought they were
hazard.
too far out. I thought they were too far out. Apparently wrong.
You gotta be careful.
I've been looking over the case
Move.
records, specifically
picked the fight. I
inspection
need to
reports
finish this.
submitted by Kiara and major cases I've judged over the past decade.
Oh, God.
He's looking through records. Inspecting reports submitted by Kiara and other cases over the past 10 years.
I've come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting
Oh, they kept
interests of
going.
these
I hit him
major
with one
cases
cannonball. It
and
made
confirm
that
my
sound effect.
suspicions if there is indeed a
And they
mysterious
just kept
group
going.
that bears a
I
grudge
swear, if
against
that
me.
giant ship sinks from that one cannonball, I'm going to pick up all their shit.
I hope so.
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these
Because it's starting to list
That's a lot
to
of
one
reading.
side, so...
Yeah, but if they have more than, one person, it might still sink.
Don't worry.
It's
I'm
an
a fast
NPC.
reader when
I
it
shot
comes to
a
official
small
documents.
NPC ship
After
with
all,
one
I have several
cannonball.
hundred years of reviewing
It
under my
disappeared
belt.
off my screen, and then like an hour later, I get a notification that I sank it.
Well, if you read through them, we have nothing else to do.
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk, but feel free to
Hit it with
browse
one of
through
those
anything
fireworks.
else
I
in
can
this
do it
room.
again.
We can go look through Nuvilet's stuff. About Risley. What's it say?
Worthlessly?
The defendant, Risley, has confessed to his crimes and was declared guilty by Udex Nuvilet. Oh, someone turned on the lights. Risley will be exiled to the fortress of Meripede where he will be serving his sentence. During the trial, Nuvilet remained silent for a long time. That was it. About the bribery case. There has been a severe bribery scandal. Where'd that come from? Within the guards. The Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has investigated the case. All suspects involved have been arrested. The suspects have confessed to their crimes. The end. Wow. What were you saying, Bimo?
I forgot.
Oh. That's okay. We'll read some more. About the Representative Council's proposal. The Representative Council has filed a request to collaborate with the They said it earlier, and I'm like, yeah, forget it. The Phantom Place. On certain public events. Based on research, they believe that melazine can enhance the popularity of these events. The Phantom Place has yet to respond. I'm sorry, I cannot say it yet. However, it has not prohibited the melazine from participating in such activities. I'm laughing at myself about that one. Okay, the smuggling case. Solved by the joint forces of the Guard and the Phantom Place. The principal offenders have received judgment based on the severity of their crimes. Please refer to the appendix for their names. I made that shorter, so... I think it's literally whatever's on the desk. Last one is the Spina de Rosula. Blah. Trying to be Spanish, but really badly. Callus, boss of Spina di Rosula, was defeated in the duel and died of serious injuries. The defense of his honor has now come to a close. The defendant did not raise any objections. Stupid defendant. That's what caused it. Throughout the trial. Udex Nuvilet reserved judgment in this case. Its details are still under investigation. Well, that was entertaining.
Have you made any progress?
Other than the fact that I can't say the Phantom Place's name.
We skimmed through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful. Oh, there's so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
Oh, he's gonna give her like a number for sure.
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself.
Darn, you should have. It would have been hilarious.
If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000 cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
Let's get my
Wow.
and go try to find this other fucking thing.
He did 100,000 cases at least.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Oh,
Looks
did you
like
see
the work
my
of a
video,
chief
Megan? I
justice
sent
isn't
everybody
easy
about the
at all.
pets.
That might be how it
Maybe
seems from another's
You
perspective.
could put your
but
pets in the
trials
cannon.
and official duties are
That's
to me
mean.
What the
simply routine.
fuck?
Don't do that.
I already did.
Oh, I see humans, but not pets. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you could
They
put
did
dogs
nothing wrong.
and
Oh my
cats and
fucking
everything
gods,
else.
I'm gonna die. Oh!
There are many
No!
documents here.
I thought you
Take
weren't
a
playing.
break if you are tired.
I have to ask, do they survive at least?
Yeah, he comes back after a few minutes.
Oh, okay. As long as they survive.
Because it launched him and he disappeared off the map.
I'm not gonna
You
look
read
at these
Paimon's
characters.
mind.
Superhero dog.
All right. Let us take a
Pretty
break
much.
then.
We're gonna take a break.
Dogs
So
in
far, like,
space.
this part's been kind of boring. Let's get to some fun stuff. I like how taking a break is Nuvilet working. Why don't you come sit with us over on the couches?
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something? The silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
It never bothers me. It doesn't bother him, but I
Please
think he's
pardon my
shy.
lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Memornia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do.
Does he do any... Does he go home? I feel like he doesn't go home.
Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
Ooh, drinks! Thank you!
Where are you?
Oh, he's gonna go get it.
Paimon wonders what Novelette likes to drink. Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines.
No, he's not. I know what he's a fan of.
He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like Diluc.
No.
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
Okay, this is where it gets
An
cute, I'm
astute
guessing.
observation. It is indeed water.
Yeah. He drinks water like it's wine. That's so cute. I like it. I hate wine. I appreciate this.
So it's just plain old water?
Don't tell him that.
What did you think it was?
Wine?
No animals were hurt in the shooting of that
Since you're the
keg.
Chief Justice and
You
all,
sure
Paimon
about that?
thought you'd prefer something
Kinda.
more
Maybe. I don't know. I
sophisticated.
did find a lot of cooked chicken on the ground afterwards.
Disappoint. Then again, I keep accidentally making foul in this game, so I can't say anything. I like that. Paimon's like, I thought you'd prefer something more sophisticated than just water. He's gonna be like, that is sophisticated.
This water is indeed very special.
Oh,
Water
It would not be an overstatement to call it
Don't.
sophisticated.
That is a water whore.
He's like, this water is indeed very special. It would not be an overestimation. Or, oh, sorry, overstatement to call it sophisticated. It's over Paimon's head.
I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other
That'll
drink
teach you to
factories
carry
in
a
Fontaine,
keg and chase
including
me.
those that specialize
shit,
in
one
packaging
survived.
pure drinking water.
He is so excited about this pure drinking water.
Said water is sourced from all across Tevat,
Right,
including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintsa village, and Inazuma's Konda village.
Oh, see, he's very specific. Ruby's laughing too.
Here is one of their latest products. Water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
Apam Woods. Is there any difference?
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintsa village have a poignant
Those
touch.
skeleton guys are
While one might call the
relentless.
waters of Konda village placid.
He's a Hydro Dragon. This makes perfect sense.
Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
Really? Let Paimon try!
She's like, yep, tastes like normal water. How long does it
What
take
do
you to
you
drink
think?
water?
Depends on the water.
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all. Isn't this just normal water?
I can taste difference in water from different places.
Yep.
I also can tell the difference if you gave me a glass of water from the bathroom tap or the kitchen tap.
Ew, bathroom water.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know what that is, but there are people who are like, this is totally normal because the water from my bathroom is colder. And I'm like, let your kitchen tap run longer? Like,
I drink bathroom water. What's wrong with it?
it tastes different. It doesn't taste as good.
Well,
Have you not
bottled water
noticed?
from well, all the water here has a really high iron content.
Yeah, that would kill me anyways. But if you took a glass from the bathroom tap and a glass from the kitchen tap, there is a difference. I can always tell.
How regrettable.
It's
It
weird,
seems
but
like you still have
yeah.
a long way to go in refining your tastes.
I wonder if the pipes are different. That might be what it is. I don't think that they can refine their taste, Nuvilet.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference. How did you do it anyway?
Paimon's like, there's no way we can do this. Everybody will taste it the same. Traveler's like, yep. Agreed.
Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
That could be true.
I gotta go cook dishes.
We are allowed to bring
You have to
it up,
cook
right?
dishes?
Since no one else is around?
Dishes, yeah.
I broke a bowl today.
Oh,
I know, it jumped out of my hand.
shit, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You know what? I'd rather break a bowl than myself.
Agree.
I've already done that, so I don't want to do it again.
You know,
What are we
breaking
doing here?
ourselves is painful.
Oh,
I'm already
Paimon's been
broken,
wanting to
there's no
ask this for
saving.
ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society?
You know, this is gonna sound really stupid, but Paimon's outfit, every time I see it from behind, makes me think that she's wearing a giant diaper.
She might be.
Like, I can't get over it.
A deity diaper.
Well, I still think that she's, you know, there's something about her that's special. I don't trust her either.
Sorry, Paimon was just curious.
I enjoy her,
Yeah,
but I don't trust her.
I think she's too nice.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts.
Well, she also, like, knows too much and too little.
I accepted this position
Yeah.
because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Okay.
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
Of course.
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence.
So you become the judge of a society to answer the question of why you exist. I don't think that's going to help you.
In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me.
Oh, I see. He needs direction.
For a long time, my memory was rather incomplete. With regard to the primordial sea, for example, I used to only be able to vaguely recall its connection to me, but I was unaware of what that connection was exactly. Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Tivat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
Yeah, you could start a fight.
True.
And we also know that Zhongli does not want to talk to you.
Personalities too.
Why not?
Did you not see the thing with the event?
Oh, yeah, it is.
And all of a sudden we're like, Nuvillette! And he was like, side-eye. It was really scary, actually. I don't think I'd want to piss him off.
I have been holding on to these unanswered
I'm pretty
questions
sure
for a
it's
long
'cause there's,
time.
like, beef between the dragons and the Archons. Which is why Zhongli didn't want to meet Neuvillette.
Which is funny because Nuvillette doesn't have any kind of... He doesn't have anything to do with any of that, really.
Oh, no, but he's still a dragon that had his power stolen from him, technically.
But there
He
is
has
one
it
thing
back
I've discovered
now, but
along the
he
way.
just-
My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean.
Oh, he's empathic, but he doesn't understand emotions.
My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
Why does everything have
Have
to
you made
use
any
a billion
progress then?
fish for each recipe?
Perhaps he's a videodra. I'm teasing.
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe.
That'd be cool, though.
As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far
Damn,
between.
is that jam?
That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents? Paimon's getting dizzy
Although I
already.
do feel like he would be, if I would pick like what his dragon looks like, I kind of want it to look like the one from Spirited Away,
Like a Asian style one.
like a river
Serpentine.
dragon. Yeah.
I feel like he'd be a serpent type dragon. And not
I
a
wasn't able to
Western.
find any leads even after
I
browsing
agree.
through most of the documents. But while we
I mean,
were on the
a pep
topic
looks
of
like
water
a blob.
another
So-
idea came to me.
Like
Um,
a mess of
he looks like
green
a
stuff.
Worm thing.
Yeah, like it's just weird. But there's no real, in terms of dragon in this case, there's no real definition of what it would look like. Like there's just so many different types.
Water? Do you mean...
That's right.
The Fountain of Lucine?
The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge. It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions.
Oh, let's go play with that.
If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me,
Internet's
they
bottoming
should
out,
also
so
hold an
there's too many
intense
people
resentment
online or
towards me.
just crapping out for
Perhaps
the
we'll be able
Well,
to
what
find
the
some new
fudge?
leads by sensing the hydro element
Yeah.
within the fountain.
night.
We're gonna go
That
sense.
wouldn't be a problem.
Let's go sense at the fountain.
Think of that. Come on, let's go take a look.
Perhaps we should go. There shouldn't be too many
Oh,
people near
gotta
the
be back in a
Fountain of
minute, guys.
Lucine during the evening.
Okay. We'll be here. We read all this already. We're Diona right now because it's funny. Ah, she's so adorable. And she's so short, and my camera is so low. I just love that she's a calico. Alright, so the fountain is that fountain, like, way over there, I think. Or is it the other fountain? No. That one. It is that fountain. Okay. Was right. Do, do, do.
Monsieur Nervillette? Are they headed towards the Fountain of Lucine?
I don't know. You gonna say something, buddy?
I probably shouldn't disturb them. I wonder what's going on.
Hmm. Do, 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 do. I'm just being silly.
Looks like we got lucky today.
Was it
There's
right?
hardly anyone around.
Yeah, there's people over there feeding the pigeons.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Should I drink more primordial seawater?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
Oh, why?
A safe distance? Neverlet, what exactly are you?
It's gonna make it explode. Oh.
Oh, it's glowing!
It's very white. I apologize to everybody's retinas. Fontaine and Lucine lights up dizziness. Okay, so I got dizzy. Everything turned sepia. Let's like look around them. It looks different. There's a lot less here. Hmm. What's new, Lila? Miss Carol.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette. The court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Marechaussee Phantom.
Marechaussee. There we
An
go.
indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did?
He's like, I still don't.
The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head, and I tried really hard not to cry.
That's really mean.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome. Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
Interesting. So she struggled a little. Oh, hey, it's that guy. The stone-faced man.
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
No, he is grumpy.
Oh,
Oh.
hello. I'm Carol. I'm Melusine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Hard to say.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Nervilette allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
Who the fudge is that?
I have no idea, but it's not the person they're talking about.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Mare Chaussee Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
She's right.
Annie, I did a blunder.
What did you buy?
I did a blunder. I didn't buy anything.
Oh.
God.
What did you do?
I meant to freeze you some of that soup I made, but I forgot to put like some in a small container and just froze the whole thing.
No. Okay, that's okay.
But one time, if you come over, I can like whip it out for dinner for both of us or something.
Yeah.
And send you home with leftovers. It actually turned out really tasty. I was glad because I fail hardcore at soup with beef. Well, I normally use chicken or turkey, but
yeah, not a problem. Fortunately, like I know like this long weekend is up, but I'm still on the don't drive too far. But
and I don't have the long weekend off. I just have my regular days, so
yeah.
I will pass even if you were allowed to drive. Sorry.
No, it's okay. You need the break. You need the break.
Solving cases?
Why is it 10 minutes?
With Neuvillette in cahoots with you.
That's so
You could have fabricated it all.
It's when you get the Monday off that sucks for you because it's already your day off.
Yeah, it does. I agree with that, but whatever.
So tell me,
This
how can
week,
you guarantee that
this
you
week
Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred
like
recently?
the long weekend, I don't have it at the beginning of the week, but the end of the week I took a bit of time off because the following weekend is when my birthday lands on, so I'm gonna probably head out to the cottage and hang out with my parents for maybe a day or so and then enjoy some time off. But I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Monday off.
Yay.
Didn't I tell you?
We'll have to do
before?
something
Don't
after.
Go advertising if you're not a good talker.
You can hang out for a bit. Binge some more anime.
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Mare Chaussee Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation. There have indeed been an increase in cases.
He's an interesting fellow.
Perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melazines being involved.
Melazine did not do it.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
Wow. Little Terror, you suck.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Simone, you're racist.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Of course she did, she has big ears.
I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you. There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
That's not a nice bit of advice.
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort. I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier.
I need to read up what a melazine actually is.
Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I mean, how did they come to be in the game?
Give them to me.
The creators decided that there was not enough variations, so they made their own race.
And they really liked My Little Pony.
You're not gonna take them away.
Might have been a brony, but we're not sure.
A brony?
We'll hand
How do
them
you spell
out
the word?
together.
Mezzanine?
The faster we get this done, the sooner we
Melusine.
can head back.
M-E-L. I'll run into it again. Just me a second. Because literally they keep mentioning it because I'm doing this quest.
Oh, I found it. I got it. Here we go. Are an all-female species. What the hell? I don't know. Okay, here.
I'm pretty sure they can't reproduce either.
Are an all-female species? No, because they're kind of just born. They're the daughters of Elnias.
Elenus.
Do that quest?
Yeah, I did do that quest. So yeah, that would be it.
So they kind of, I think they spawned out of
Out of his body.
Yeah, inside his body. Lore. Around 400 years ago, the Mariches hunters and members of the Narzenkrozen Ordo.
Narcissenkreuz.
Thank you. Ordo battled inside the remnants of the great beast Elenus. During this battle, someone caused an explosion, killing many and causing the mechanical components of clockwork mecha to pierce through Elenus' body. The Melanies were eventually born from these wounds, with the components becoming tokens associated with each Melanine.
And I remember, like, Elenus was trying to eat the world, too.
Consciousness, but he not intentionally.
No.
If you read his story, I don't think he meant to do that. It's just that instinctually he was doing that, and when he realized what he was doing was harmful to others, he's like, oh shit!
He meant well, but he didn't realize he was killing things.
Yeah. I mean, when you're just so big and huge, like, it's understandable. I try to avoid stepping on bugs, but sometimes it's like, you know, I don't notice it. Like, kill bugs.
I don't really feel bad about the centipede that I kind of took it out on this week.
Well, I mean, we get a lot of free flyer grasshoppers that are trying to break for freedom in our store, and I try to avoid stepping on them at least.
Yeah, because they don't bite.
Not really, and they're not really long for the world when they're out there. In a cement world with no food about them, so I just like, you just...
She cannot walk down the stairs at all. She's also not really on the surface. She's like in the stairs. Look at this.
There you go. Elenus' consciousness regarded the Melazines as his own daughters, teaching them how to establish a home and enabling them to grow and live happily within his
body.
Yeah, as time passed on, they could no longer hear his voice. Only ma mère could hear him as at the start of the game.
Until he died. Because he legit did die. Because we killed him. I believe.
I think he kind of just went back into a slumber or whatever the hell.
I'm pretty sure he said he died. Like, he was dying, like he was losing power. I have to look into that. I have to go back to the quest log. Because you can re-listen to them.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
Oh, what's going on here?
Medals of Peace. Awarded to you and Vautrin.
Look at that, they got Medals of Peace.
Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melusines gain the trust of humans.
5 years.
I think I'll pass.
What? Vautrin. Vautrin.
We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melusines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Don't keep your hopes up.
Because of all the people who died, that's why they're upset.
There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
Basically, an entire continent destroyed.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Wow, I like Carol, though. She's feisty. Calls him a blockhead.
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in. Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Okay, got it.
See? The lore is awesome.
Yeah.
It's just deep.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I just.
Hmm.
Oh no! I forgot to check into the
Medal
app
of
today.
Peace?
Better do that.
Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
What did they take?
Are you sure we should do
What
this?
did they take?
We're no match for Nervalette, even with all our powers combined.
Nervalette.
What if...
Nah, not gonna happen.
Nervalette.
As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally.
The
There
bird.
are rules even he
Whatever
must
her name
comply
was.
with in the political sphere. Unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine.
Oh, that's easy for him though. He can just drown you all.
So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder.
Oh,
Once we
you're
lay the
doing
blame on the
Nervalette's quest?
Melusines as
That
the
was
person who
actually
brought
kinda
them to the
sad,
court of
actually.
Fontaine, Nervalette will be left with no excuse.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
Ooh, you're gonna have a problem, lady. Excuse me. They want to teach him a lesson. It doesn't work that way.
Turn the murderer in!
What? She didn't do it.
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for Nervalette, too!
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back.
I hate that kind of stuff. I can't believe they treated her that way. That is so mean. Vautrin
The results
and-
of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform. They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Nervalette confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
That is indeed something she'd do.
This is sad.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Nervalette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young. She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers.
Somebody used the saying I use. Pie in the sky.
I've never heard that saying before.
Well, I mean, how often do you see pie in the sky?
Never?
Exactly. It makes perfect sense. Plus, it'd be really nice if there was pie that I could eat.
I'm sure there is.
There is.
Got to get, like, gluten-free pie.
Only one place sells it right now that I know of in the city.
I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront
No.
New Villette.
I mean, you could, but
avoided
you've never
causing
made... I
trouble
don't think
for
you've
me.
made pie. Like pie.
Carol all along.
Not pie. I've always wanted to. But yes, I haven't made,
I've never made pie either.
I haven't made pie or pie crust or anything like that.
Can you understand how I feel?
I tried to.
Right now,
It didn't turn
there's
out very
only
good.
one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
Vautrin,
I
no.
understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Nervalette wouldn't
Oh, there go
accept that as
Nervalette
a
again.
solution.
That's exactly
I need to
why
keep a
want
tally.
this a secret. Give me the list of suspects.
How much they fail at it.
What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you.
I'm so tempted to like play the game on another account once everything is completely like updated, open, and done. And then I'll just like, I want to see how many times they say Nervalette when I get to Fontaine again.
I will take responsibility for
Because I enjoyed playing this game. Oh, he's gonna take responsibility? Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad. We're going into the opera house.
Did you know? You're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol. And
Hey, this is a
settle the
grumpy
score
man.
with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Nervilette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Nervilette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around. Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Nervilette's status is secure as can be.
Wow.
As long as we redirect public opinion, Nervilette will be able to give Vautrin
Nervilette. Oh my god, he says it really bad. There's no R.
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds. Please think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did?
Yeah, that's right!
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent!
This guy says things right.
He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision, which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose. Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions.
He
Your
executed
actions
people.
have thus
Ugh.
violated the law. Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
What?
Oh, because I know he did it.
That can't be! Monsieur Nervilette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Vautrin, my friend, is there anything else you want to say?
Neuvillette.
Ooh, he's not happy.
What have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off?
Because you committed executions and therefore murder.
Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Neuvillette!
Order. Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
This is like a regret.
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
That guy actually said it right.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
Easily. I do it every day.
stop spacing out! What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me. I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over.
That's why we're supposed to stand back.
Due to my negligence, the overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you all right?
He sounds like he's gonna cry any minute now.
Wow. The Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought.
Dude, water is everywhere, Paimon.
Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different. It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
The rain is sad.
That sounds awesome!
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience. Which ones? It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them. It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form. You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
I'm starting to lose track of what you're saying. Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
I guess that would be a one-sided conversation, or like a inside joke almost.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange.
So he was investigating the fountain and I was reliving a memory. That's interesting.
I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
Darn.
However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara. If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
Oh! Didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
You've read about it? In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Huh? What are you doing here?
That's
I
Navia!
was just about to look for you at the Palais Mermonia.
Navia! Nice to see you again. Is there something we can help with?
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case. So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you. You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think.
Yeah, it's because you walk around in funny blue pajamas.
Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this. We are planning to return to the Palais Mermonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
Alright, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Neverlet, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight. What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
Yeah, but they're directing their anger and resentment to one. That's weird.
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night? Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melazine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
There's the Melazine in the background.
What? That's it! Who's been threatening Melazines? Show yourself!
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
That's exactly what I wanted to say.
Oh, there's a woman from Inazuma.
We can't just stand by and watch. Think about how much we owe them.
Hey, that's the guy from before. 400 years ago, this guy is still alive. Still just the same NPC.
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
We were informed that. Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
This is a very different situation. They're trying to protect the Melazine.
Don't act tough. I bet you're hungry too.
All right. Let's go buy a cake or something.
Yeah, dessert. Dessert's a good idea.
Never skip meals. Especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
Especially if it can't be cake.
I heard even Nervulette's keeping an eye on the situation.
Nervulette.
This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Nervulette wasn't involved?
Every single English speaker says Nervulette.
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
It's very different.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Have you heard? Even the special patrol came to help.
Shh, look. Isn't that Nervulette? I think he's looking at us.
He's like, who's Nervulette?
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
This is truly wonderful.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
Okay. Back to that place. Oh, she's so fast. I crashed into the door. Face plant.
Let's go, let's go.
Ding-a-ling. So for this quest is kind of like meh.
Huh, I'm here.
I don't know who you are. What am I supposed to do here? Look for suspicious documents. Oh, there it is. Okay, R3. Got it.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. This is the one. The list of involved suspects should be...
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial. Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate in the case will not stand trial. Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise. It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
Monsieur Neverlet, someone claiming to be from the Spina di Rosula just checked in with us. He said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe." Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
To the cafe. We're gonna meet up with Navia. Okay. I love how fast she is. She's just so fast. She just ran up the door. She sure did. I just watched that replay. Oh, it's like directly below us here, so we'll just do that. Phew. But we'll go down gently because the last couple times I did this from above, I nearly died. Still alive over there, Megan? Mm-hmm. That's good. Do we get to sit in the chairs?
Hey, Navia, we're here!
Yeah.
Whoa. Check out all these people. Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
No.
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Marechaussee Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Invite them over?
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
They do not look happy.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
Yeah. What did she threaten you?
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
I'm sure you did.
Something feels off.
They don't sound like they're very happy.
But, oh well. Let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essan here?
Yes, that's me.
Oh my god, he's so cute. He's so, like, young and sad. Oh, I shouldn't say cute. It's not really cute. And he...
You're Essan?
Wow, I was gonna say and he ran. He didn't run. I meant young.
Yes, Monsieur Nervilette.
With his weird hair.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
Speak.
I did, but I was just following orders.
Who ordered you?
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
Domenico. Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Why would he have control over you?
I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place.
Looks like we'll have to go talk to Risley.
Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
Oh, we can go see the tea connoisseur.
More than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
Alright then, let's head to the fortress right now.
Let's talk to people, because it's fun.
Please escort the remaining guests back to the Fleuve Cendre. I appreciate your help.
Yes, boss.
That was a close call.
Are we really in the clear, though?
No.
That was a close call.
He has nothing to say. Okay. What about this guy, though?
Please escort the remaining guests back.
Yes, boss.
Oh, okay. They're connected to that bit. Okay. That was weird. Go to the Fortress of Meropide. Whoops! As she face plants. Fortress of Meropide. floor do I want? Let's zoom in. That one. We would like this floor, please. I think this is the one with... Oh, no, that was the wrong floor. I hate that. We will go to the ring eventually, but I didn't do this here.
Welcome to the Fortress of Meripede, dear esteemed guests.
We're back! Oh, and a greeting from none other than the Duke himself! Guess we've made a name for ourselves at this place.
This isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up. Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase.
Ruby screaming.
I do remember a thing or two about Domenico. He once attempted to round up the other inmates and instigate a protest.
Who does this guy think he is? Paimon hopes nothing came of it.
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now he's threatening Melazines, is he?
Yeah, why?
To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
He's got the same concerns we do.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered. That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's at...
Oh, did I hear someone say Melazine? What happened?
It's Siegeween!
Siegeween!
Please say something scary.
Yeah, and we're investigating. The person who threatened her seems to be imprisoned here. Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Well, that's great.
What?
But
Mr.
if the
Ripples?
criminal's still...
What do you
Is there anything you can do about this?
I'm going to bed soon.
Siegeween's gonna be released soon, too.
Ah, head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal?
Siegeween. She's so cute.
Wriothesley.
Wriothesley's being mouthy.
Okay, I get it.
I could care less.
I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand, correct? Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal.
That's interesting.
For trial. I urge you to set aside any concerns. Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
Whoa! If Paimon were the Duke, Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
Why are you so cute?
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that. But enough jokes.
Yeah.
I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you. Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
I feel like she just has a lot of questions.
Please go with me to the infirmary. Ah, and watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
Trips over stuff.
Let's go.
Knacker's here? It's you. Are you enjoying your stay? To ponder over complex technical issues or constantly be forced to recall each and every step of painfully precise operations.
Why are you growling? That was me, you shithead. Get out of here, Audie.
Just growled at you?
No, it's because Ripley's sitting behind her, and then I touched her back, and she's like, meow.
Oh, because he did that.
And glared at Ripples. No, I was the one who touched her.
I know, but she says that he did that.
I know. She's like, meow, meow, meow.
Did you just get a dirty look?
No, Ripley patted her head and she's like, holy shit, no, don't touch me.
He's trying to be nice and she's not taking it. Or he's teasing her. Could be that too.
I think so. Oh, that was kind of hilarious. Oh god, cats are entertaining.
Man, this guy talks too much. Knacker is like blah 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 blah.
Knacker?
Knacker.
Knacker?
The guy who stole the Archeum core thingy.
Oh, yeah.
He's still going. He just isn't as interesting, though. Looking for an elevator. I think I'm going down. Interesting. I believe I'm going down. I might be going up. Oh, I might be going up.
I'm here.
Yeah, I feel like I need to go up. That's down still. Let me look at this map. Oh, that was unnecessary. That's where I need to be. Are they okay?
Yeah, what is just being an asteroid?
She's just being special.
I'm here.
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon. Huh?
Hello.
I'm Oriole, a member of the Mutual Aid Network. Is there something you need?
No, I'm just wondering what was why.
Hey.
Hi. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. I'm just teasing. She's so tiny.
Please rest here for a moment. Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink? Paimon's not that thirsty, but thanks anyway. Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that. I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about. Typical Sijun. Concerned about everyone's health as always. Why aren't you two saying anything?
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
Familiar? Paimon didn't even realize they were wearing them. But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
That's not a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for news from you.
Yeah, because if Nuvillette goes anywhere, that'll be confusing. Nobody will want to talk to me. Whoop. We'll give them Diona. She's pretty tough. Bloop. 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 No. This is either Gourds or Jords.
Anything you need? Oh, this? Are you interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
What's that?
We have a very long history, going back as far as 400 years ago.
400 years ago.
We have never had many members throughout our history, nor do we have much of a reputation, but everyone treats each other like family. Helping each other is our purpose. At the same time, we seek to maintain just dealings as much as possible.
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
All we want is to defend ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, and we're not especially powerful either. We're at a natural disadvantage here in the fortress, but people won't give us a hard time if we stick together.
Yeah, it sounds good, but I can hear the undertone. Minier.
Interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network? If you'd like to learn more, here's our flyer.
3 principles, okay. To join, membership is free. There are no compulsory group events, okay. Encourages members to do what they are able, including but not limited to cleaning, exercising, tutoring, and studying. Mutual Aid Network members will be in a time in the fortress of Maritim face up to the crimes they have committed. Okay.
Our slogan may have evolved over the centuries, but our goal has remained unchanged. Here, this book is for you. You're welcome to come and sign up anytime.
Oh look, I got a book.
You two look kind of familiar. It's the symbol of the Mutual Aid Network designed by our first president. From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals for myself, though. The first president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone. He encouraged the weaker criminals to stick together and look out for each other. All of us have a lot of respect for him.
You should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
I am not piecing it together. I'm also very tired.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network. According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the Medal of Peace. Have you seen any of those before?
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to Carol in Vautrin. Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire. The only one that remained should belong to Vautrin.
Oh, so the network was inspired by...
I lost Megan.
Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Domenico.
All right. Let us talk to him first and get to the bottom of this situation.
Okay. This is a little long-winded for this. We could have skipped like half of this. I must go up the stairs. Okay. To his office.
Allow me to introduce this fine gentleman, Domenico. Why don't you explain everything to him?
Neuvillette? What do you want? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
What?
Calm down. I merely want to ask you a few questions. Was it your idea to send that letter to a Melusine? Hassan has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
That idiot! I can't believe I trusted him.
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea to send that letter, correct?
Yes.
Who is pulling your strings?
What?
Mm-hmm.
You're not trying to frame me for something I haven't done, are you?
A threat letter is still a threat letter.
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. The Chief Justice of Fontaine has been personally investigating your case. I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has something to do with this as well.
I admit I acted on impulse. I'll tell you the truth. But before that, you must ensure my safety.
I can do that.
You see, we're all reasonable people here.
I only intended to do some small business at first. Someone contacted me about delivering some goods and promised me a generous sum of more in return. After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Marechaussee Phantom. They accused me of smuggling prohibited items, and I was put on trial. But I refused to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
And then you decided to take revenge on the Melazines?
My initial target was Nervillet.
Nervillet.
Everyone in the forces of Meripede was declared guilty by him after all. So they must more or less hold a grudge against him, right? If I could get them to strike back. But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me. That mutual aid network in particular.
Hello?
What if there's nobody's even gained from trying to challenge me? Seriously.
I lost Megan. She's somewhere.
In the end, I had to redirect my focus onto
Hey, you go
Melazines to
sleep.
salvage things.
No, but I think she's about to.
I recall that Kiara was the one who
I might
confiscated
too.
my
I'm
goods
getting
for
sleepy.
inspection.
Depends
So
on
I
how
asked one of
things
the
go.
more approachable guards to send a letter, claiming that I meant to contact my family. But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Kiara and force it to resign from the Marechaussee Phantom.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been in contact with any suspicious people recently?
No.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been caught?
Yes.
Yeah, hop back in
That's
to
all
see
I
if
know.
he's finished getting those books.
Mm-hmm.
Sijween, please take him back to the detention
Yeah,
center.
I'm not worried about anything
I'll
sinking
deal with him
me.
later.
I just want to get these books done. There's 15 of them in
Monsieur
total.
Nervillet, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melazines to stir up greater chaos?
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had to be prepared for any possibility.
And how long ago was this incident?
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking this. Time can change a lot of things. Everything's different now.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society. But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing. I trust that they would make different choices from before.
That's right! We saw lots of people standing up for Melazines on our way back to the Palais Mermonia.
Monsieur Nervillet, the Melazines are a species you introduced to Fontaine. How the public treats them is also reflective of their attitude towards you. When people refused to place their trust in Melazines, it was because they were still on the fence about you, their unfamiliar Chief Justice. For almost 500 years, you've conducted every trial with impartiality. You made the right judgment each time, regardless of whatever nonsense went on. People no longer have
middle-aged
any
yet.
reservations about you, and even consider you a symbol of the law.
Her temperamentalness towards Nilla.
Right now,
Well, yeah, Nilla's like, playtime! And she's like, go away, I'm tired.
In other words,
I just want to sleep.
you've gradually
Get off my lawn.
transformed the whole nation.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why she likes, I guess, cuddle time with me in bed. Just relax, chill, nothing going on, just hang out.
No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Dominico.
I am undeserving of such high compliments. From my perspective, I have simply been fulfilling my duties.
Yeah, but you don't even have a home.
It isn't anything special or worthy of praise.
At least I
I'm
don't think he
simply
does.
fulfilling the promises I've made and searching for answers through my judgments. It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity of human emotions and willpower far exceed those of mine. As a matter of fact, I believe that you are the ones who deserve my respect.
There's no need to be so modest. The current state of affairs says it all. You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wished to investigate something on your own, many would take the initiative to lend you a hand.
I must say that you've made a fair point. Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that the case has been settled, I should get going.
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too? Why not stay for a cup of tea?
Thank you for the offer, but I know how this place works all too well. While some are here to redeem themselves, there will inevitably be those who harbor resentment towards me.
Yeah.
The less time I spend here, the better.
The quality
My
of the
presence could
video
very well
looks
result
different.
in an unwanted disturbance.
I wonder if they've updated it.
In that case, I'll have to insist. I still have 2 more things to say.
Please, go ahead.
The first is about the guard who helped Domenico send that letter.
Ah, I know of what you speak. The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Memornia's staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visited today on personal business. Therefore, I leave that matter in your hands.
Well, that makes things a lot easier. Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild. Those from up there have a tendency to sympathize with others. However, down here, such thoughts will put you at high risk. I'll have a chat with the guard and remind him to take precautions in the future.
I see no issues with that.
Great! That's one thing out of the way. What's the other thing you wanted to say?
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity. Now, I've heard that you investigated the mutual aid network.
Closest one from
Is that right?
is nobody.
Neverlet thought their badges looked familiar.
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the Fortress of Meripede. They were not great in number, but every member always made sure to stand up for what was right. I've looked into their founder, Vautrin, who once stood trial and was sentenced to imprisonment in the fortress. According to existing documentation, Vautrin remained disciplined throughout his imprisonment. He had never once engaged in physical or verbal aggression. In other words, how he presented himself in prison was very different from his behavior in court.
What? During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be full of resentment, and I believe he had every right to feel that way.
Perhaps he had been putting on an act.
There's no easy way to do it.
An act?
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior and subordinate. Vautrin must have known that the Chief Justice would make an impartial judgment. Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding justice.
Ah. He took the fall.
And to those who had been sitting on the fence.
I'm falling asleep, so I'm rocking back and forth. I know it's annoying, but try not to fall asleep.
That's all from me. Does anyone else have anything to say? Now's your chance.
I don't have anything to say. Apart from expressing my gratitude, that is. Well then, let us head back. No need to see us off.
Ugh, this is not exciting. This quest was not exciting.
Please,
you didn't
take care.
Have fun?
No.
Oh.
I mean, aside from the part where we talked about water, which I thought was hilarious, this was very boring.
Which one, Nouvelette's?
Yeah.
No.
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin.
Oreo
It's
crawled
just
inside the cat
The
house
words
I
he
bought them.
spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
But Risley said he never resented you, right?
I am so tired.
I believe I now
I ran out of
understand
energy.
what he wanted to tell me.
The gas tank is empty.
I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things. I would like to hear your thoughts too. What do you think of me?
Okay, cool.
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said.
That's why I didn't turn on autoplay. I have to push the button to keep it talking.
Single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. What do you think, Traveler? Hey, any comments?
What I really think is...
Traveler speaks.
Every trial you've ever judged has left its impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are today.
That is indeed a reasonable assumption.
Oh my goodness.
As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, I have begun to notice the changes that have occurred upon my person.
Changes that have occurred upon his person, like he physically changed?
These changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but emerged as a result of time itself.
He's slowly aging.
I will try to contemplate this further.
Wow, nothing terrifying.
Thank you
about
both.
that.
No.
Oh god, almost fell. There's a giant
Cutscene.
skeleton.
It's raining! Oh no, Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Hmm.
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The Fortress of Meripede. It's a good place for me.
He owes me so many answers.
Nervillette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melazines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past. Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Where is this going?
Is the matter resolved?
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a close eye on him, so the Melazines should be safe now.
Hey, Megan.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our own accord.
By the way, where's Kiara?
At the Palais Marmonia, more than 50 people offered to protect her. Some even hid within the bushes to look out for danger.
That's a bit excessive.
I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy.
I have to go to bed.
So I
Alright,
asked her to
guys.
stay inside the
Have a good
palais.
evening.
Have a good
very safe
night.
in there.
Sleep well.
Yeah.
What a relief.
Well, now it looks like the dust has finally settled. To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Nouvelette, would you be interested in an exclusive interview?
He's gonna say no.
That's not how you celebrate.
It is for her.
I will consider it.
He's still gonna say no.
Really?
Of course. My schedule is full for the following weeks, but I should be available next month.
Yeah.
Come up with questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
I wish her mouth moved.
Yes! Thank you so much, Monsieur!
Now, if you'll
Yeah, find
excuse
it
me,
distracting when
I must
people
head back to the
talk at
Palais
you
and
and somebody
issue a
else doesn't know.
communique to publicize our investigation result. I hope it will assuage the
I
concerns
I
of
feel like
all.
it used to be better, but it's just gotten worse. Is that over now? No.
Oh, an exclusive interview! Am I dreaming? What should I ask him? Don't let anything hold you back. Make the most of this opportunity and ask away.
I agree. He'll decline any question he can't answer anyway. So you might as well give all of them a shot.
Shit.
Yeah. Okay. I have to go back into that place. Not a single treasure chest to open this entire mission.
Well, that's disheartening.
Yeah, it was not exciting. Unfortunately. Just made it long. There was no fighting, just talking. I didn't even have to defend anyone. She's sleeping.
Kiara?
While standing.
It's quite all right. I'm here to tell you that we have caught the sender of that threatening letter.
Sorry,
You're safe
I
now.
accidentally fell asleep.
Wow, her words got lost.
Thank you, Monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon. Everyone's been so nice to me, so I've always felt really safe.
Do you remember Domenico? He was the sender of that letter.
Let me think. I can't remember. My memory isn't that good, so I easily forget things. By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now. Where's she gone, by the way? I haven't seen her in a long time. In my dream, she looked really happy. She held my hand and said, "Kiara, our dreams have finally come true." I can't remember what our dreams were anymore, and I don't know why. But I felt really happy too.
I can sense your joy. It is indeed a delightful moment.
Monsieur Neuvillette, are you happy too? Oh, I almost forgot. Am I allowed to go out now? I promised to model for Olaf.
Of course. Off you go.
See you next time, Monsieur, Traveler, and Big Sis Paimon.
See you next time.
Gotta watch them skip away. Yeah, that was not the most exciting story quest in my opinion. I bet we could talk to him afterwards, right?
I once thought that time was of no consequence to me. Distance yourself from others and stay focused on your work. A few years or a few hundred, it's all the same. But after all this, I've realized that perhaps this way of thinking is fundamentally flawed. The passing of time has its own consequences. The answer that I've been searching for amongst all those lives. Perhaps it's life itself.
Oh, that was it. Do you say anything different?
I once thought that time distance yourself from, but after all this, the passing of time has.
I'll just step out and see what happens. I don't think anything's gonna happen. Sounds like they might be doing Gambit. Alright, I need to accept my stuff here. Because at least I got that done.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's.
This was not as exciting today. Like, did I get anything out of this? I don't think so. That I can use? Probably not. Hmm. Let's see this for a second. There's that bloop again. No idea what it means. Alright. I can put the next one on the map. That was just very, like...
Sleepy.
That was long-winded. I could unlock that, but I'm not going to yet. I feel like I'd like to open that one. I can try doing some wind trace right now. I can't remember how it works, so... Wow, that's excessive. I think you have to, like, collect coins or something. Are you being yelled at?
Yes. Oreo came up and glared at me. She's in the cat little hut over here in the corner.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Darn it, get your butt over there.
So guys, we're gonna go to bed soon. I have been awake all night, or all day, so I can sleep tonight. So.
I did not... That did not register. Oh my god. Up in the corner. Okay. Yeah, I'm tired too. I'm gonna be going to bed myself soon. But I wanted to try to start this wind trace thing quickly, and then... Who's that? Oh, it's the wind trace guy. Okay. I don't think I've ever done the wind trace. It acts like I did.
Oh, they're in there with Houdini.
It's Gygax. Gygax?
I recognize.
Gygax? I have no idea.
Or Houdini. I guess that's who he's trying to say.
No, it's definitely not Houdini. That's what I heard.
Cade's clan is called Fur. Why? Terror Incorporated. Well, that's not a T. That's an F. That's not an F. It's a T. Cause terror in the Crucible with us. We're a chill PvP clan who also does PvE content as well. We want to build a community where people can make friends and cause absolute terror in Crucible. Yeah, I'm not a sweat, so that's not gonna work for me. I like the clan I'm in.
You can play as either rebel or a hunter. The hunter not only possesses faster movement speed and greatly decreased stamina consumption, but can also use extremely powerful windward arts to seek out the opposition, expose disguises, and more. As for the rebels, they can use their windward arts to disguise themselves as specific objects. First time each rebel is captured by a hunter, they will be detained within a surveillance zone. For a while, other rebels can also approach the surveillance zone and help their imprisoned comrade. When the rebel who has been imprisoned before once again captured, the rebel will be eliminated from the match. There will be 6 signaling devices in each contested zone. Rebels cannot be disguised or concealed when close to a signaling device's repair zone. Rebels must repair these devices while avoiding the hunter's pursuit. Hunter must stop the rebels from repairing these devices and simply eliminate them all.
Yeah, it's a prop hunt.
Yeah. I'm good at this stuff. If I can't destroy it, then it means it's somebody. And then you get all these things. You know, I'm too tired for that.
Destiny. I don't even feel like playing Destiny. I'm so damn tired right now. Just sitting there staring at the loading screen.
We're all getting old. We're too tired. All right, I'm going to stop the stream here because I'm falling asleep anyways. I don't even think I can do this. I ran out of gas. I will see everybody again on Friday. I'll do another character story quest. Looks like we'll do Navia. And I hope everybody has a good night. And I will see you guys then. I'm off to go to sleep.
Good night.